Racing at Hollywoodbets Durbanville on Thursday, the 3rd of August 2023. It will be the third race meeting of the new calendar season, and race number 1 commences at 12:55, which is a maiden plate over 1,250 meters. It is also the start of the bipot and the place accumulator, as it is a 7-race program. Graham, good to be working alongside you, and how are you doing?
No, all good, thank you. We've just had a very, very successful 2023 Racing Masters. I'm actually joining you on the line from the Wild Coast. It's all over now, so we're all heading to our respective homes. And we record this obviously on the Wednesday morning, as we always do the day before. So a nice 7-race program. There appear to be a few good things on the card. My preferred bet, as always, is the bipod. We'll kick that off with 3 bankers. But as you say, the first race is a maiden plate over 1,250 meters, which doubles up as the first leg of the bipod and the first leg of the place accumulator.
Yeah, well, with the way the conditions have been over the past few weeks, hopefully these horses that you mentioned are good things actually come through and arrive, because it's been a bit tough going for punters. But let's begin race number 1. Boogie Fied, your favorite, at around 8 to 10. Magic Verse, first timer from the Justin Snaith yard, is trading at 11 to 2. In the bag, 7 to 1. It's then 8 to 1. And better bar those. Now, Boogie Fied, this 3-year-old son of Justify, he ran a very nice race on debut. Unfortunately, Mo Capitano didn't do much to enhance in Form 9, although he did run second. But this horse, Boogie Fied, definitely does set the standard, and he's got a half decent draw going around the turn for the very first time.
Yeah, I think he's going to love the step up to 1,250 meters. I think he's going to enjoy going around the turn. He was backed to win his debut run and didn't disappoint greatly. He did run second and showed a lot of promise. He's got a pedigree to die for, so it's impossible to oppose number 7, Boogie Fied. He stands out as a place accumulator and a bipod banker. He probably has most to fear from the 2 unrated horses, number 3, Magic Verse, from the Justin Snaith stable. Grant van Niekerk rides also a very, very nice pedigree by versing Gedricks out of a Grade 1 winning daughter of Jetmaster, so you've got to respect to a degree number 3 Magic Verse. And then number 14 Connery has got a very, very fast pedigree, but does face the worst of the draw. So I'm confidently rowing in with number 7 Boogie Fied as a bipod and place accumulator bank, and I think he'll win. You can get your all to comes rolling in the first race, 3, 14 and 2 to follow him home, but number 7 Boogie Fied, a confident first choice.
Yeah, his experience will certainly stand him in good stead as he heads into his second start. And now Graham all in here with horse number 7 Boogie Fied in race number 1. We'll move along to race number 2, which is a maiden plate for the fillies and mares over 1,250 meters. This is the start of the pick 6. Get your pick 6 bets on by 1:30. Sun Spectacular, your favorite, even money favorite, Nordic Quest at 3 to 1. Princess Izzy has found some early support, 7 to 1 into 5 to 1, and then it's 8 to 1 and better bar those. Now, Sun Spectacular, 2 runs to date, third behind Beach Bomb. Beach Bomb's done that form very well, and then fourth behind Kamikaze last time out, and she was far from disgrace, beaten 1.5 lengths, and she certainly comes into the race as possibly the leading horse with the best form when we have a look at the form runners.
Yeah, I agree with you. Number 7, Sun Spectacular, does stand out again. I'm confident with the bipod and the pick 6 as a banker. Justin Snaith, Grant van Niekerk, they may not win the first, but they look good in the second with the 3-year-old daughter of Master of My Fate, number 7, Sun Spectacular. I do think, though, in the opening leg of the pick 6, you do need to consider number 6, Nordic Quest. Appears to have the measure of number 5, Princess Izzy, on the basis of their respective debuts. So I make number 6, Nordic Quest, the principal threat. Ran a decent 4th on debut by Winter Rainfall. Will still have to step up a notch or 2 to account for number 7, Sun Spectacular. But while I'm happy to bank a number 7, Sun Spectacular in the bipod and the place accumulator, I do think it's worth throwing number 6, Nordic Quest, into the pick 6, because written by Elder Demand, trained by Candice Bass Robinson, this one could have a great deal of scope for improvement.
Yeah, 6 and 7, the numbers that you want to throw into leg number 1 of that pick 6, which gets underway at 1:30. Next up, we'll move along to race number 3, which is a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,250 meters. 2:05 is the off time for the third race. And the Andre Nel yard are represented by horse number 5, Candy Town, that tops betting boards at 12 to 10. Look forward, 7 to 2 Hollywoodbets at 5-1. It's then 7-1 and better bar those. Now, Graham, just having a look at this event here. The second favorite, Look Forward, she's well exposed, she's well tried, and she's a horse that would probably get it right one of these days. But in this event, the younger horses, the 3-0s, look to hold the ace. And obviously number 5, Candy Town, is the horse to beat. And if Nordic Quest or Princess Easy happen to win the previous race, I'm sure that that will just enhance the confidence about number 5, Candy Town.
Yes, unfortunately for bipod place accumulated and pick 6 purposes, we can't wait to see what happens with that winter rainfall form line, but we certainly can do so as far as jackpot 1 is concerned. But yes, number 5, Candy Town. So Andre now looking to win the first race. I think he'll win the third race as well. I mentioned 3 consecutive bankers in the bipod, the place accumulator. Well, this in the third leg, we're bankering number 5, Candy Town. I'm not expecting a massive dividend, clearly, in the place accumulator or the bipod, although there are some tricky races to come. You mentioned number 3, Look Forward, is well tried, but is in good form and does have the benefit of course experience. Only started over the track and trip, ran second. Grant van Niekerk, a good strike rate for Mike Stewart. And so Look Forward, although well tried, is probably going to be the major threat to number 5, Candy Town. Number 2, Hanging Rock, is definitely improving, and if she stands her ground, then will be a factor in the race as far as trifectas and quartets are concerned. Lady Mallorca must be able to improve on her 3 showings to date. And number 9, Witblitz, on some of her runs, she's not been very consistent, I have to say, the 3-year-old daughter of Danon Platina, but on some of her runs, number 9, Witblitz has a chance. But we're gonna bank a number 5, Candy Town, in the bipod and the place accumulator, and we are going to include maybe 1 or 2 others in the pick 6. And if that form line stands up, then the first leg of jackpot 1, you might want to bank a number 5, Candy Town.
Yeah, I think it's Candy Town's race to lose here, race number 3 at around 12-10. She's possibly a horse that you want to include in those all-to-comes. As you heard from Graham, she's going to be a banker in the bipods and place accumulator. Race number 4, next up, 1440, your off time, 1,000 meters a trip. It's a class 4 event for fillies and mares, where scratched here is number 4, Silver Screen. So it's a field of just 6 runners that remain. Winter Rainfall, Musical Arts, both trading at 22-10. It's Porke Tavas at 3-1, along with Where's the Party, 10-1, Sealam's Delight, and 12-1 about Easy Money. Those 2 horses given very little chance in this 6-horse field, but it's a race where just about any sort of result can be expected, even though you've got around 2 horses at double-figure odds. I think all horses probably the best way to play the pick 6 include the field here.
Not only the pick 6, we've got banker in the bipod place accumulator. I'm throwing the field into the bipod and the place accumulator. That way you're certain to treble up and have a 50% perm going forward. Like you, I don't trust this race. I think any one of them can win. Obviously, the winter rainfall form, as we've discussed previously, comes under scrutiny earlier in the day. And here we have number 3, Winter Rainfall herself, winner in her second start, stepping into this handicap company. But she's up against some well-tried individuals. Yeah, Pork Tavas and Where's the Party, came back to winning form, could go back-to-back. Musical Arts has shown talent and has done well at this course. I agree with you, Easy Money, she might be a big price, but you can't ignore her. So I'm even going to throw in the scratching Silver Screen just in case the tote favourite arrives, and I'm not going to leave out number 2, Joram's Delight, obviously also been there and thereabouts. So short and simple for me. I don't even really have a positive first choice. I'm going the field in the bipod, I'm going the field in the place accumulator, and clearly the same applies to the pick 6 and the jackpot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that type of race where you can get just about any result, and no chances taken here in race number 4. It's going to be a field race in those exotic bets. We move along to race number 5, which is set to be around over 1,400 meters. It's an open maiden for the fillies and mares. Give me the limelight, 18-10. Early favorite has found a bit of early support, from 22-10 into 18-10. Charlene at 22-10. It's in Go Like Flow at 6-1. Windrunner 8-1, 10-1, and Better Bar those. Now, give me the limelight. She's had 3 starts to date, improving steadily with all 3 runs. She goes over 1,400 meters once again, and she's got a very, very good draw. Rather, not a good draw. She's got a very, very good second behind her in her last start, and she's obviously a horse that could take a step forward, but Graham, I was quite impressed by the way horse number 5, Charlene, ran last time out, and she was expected to run an improved race, and that was in fact the race meeting where the conditions were very, very heavy. They abandoned the meeting after race number 1, and this filly actually made some eye-catching progress to run third, and I think the step up to 1400 meters is going to play a major, major role in her chances in this event.
I think number 5, Charlene, a very well named daughter of Futura's, very, very much alive. Like you, I was impressed with the second start. We do have to reserve judgment because, as you say, it was really, really heavy going, and that race meeting, as you just mentioned, was abandoned after that first race, and they were kind of all treading water, including the winner on that day, Mia's Harper. They were really sort of treading water in the closing stages. So whether that's her true form or whether she just enjoyed that type of going more than the others, I think it's going to be improved going at Hollywoodbets Durbanville on Thursday. But yes, she is heading in the right direction, and she has got a nice pedigree, so it's reasonable to expect further improvement. I do think that number 8, Give Me the Limelight, is the top choice, but by no means a banker. Improving steadily, good second behind Call Me Jetrix at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth on soft ground over this trip of 1400 meters. Drawn a little wide for Hollywoodbets Durbanville, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm sure Grant Vernicker will get her into a good position. So it's 8, Give Me the Limelight, 5, Charlene for me. I'm going to include a third horse, number 2, Wind Runner, in my buy pots and my place accumulator. So I'm going with numbers 8, 5, and 2. And then I guess from a jackpot and a pick 6 perspective, and even if you want to add one more horse into the buy pots and place accumulators, we think that Andre Nell's going to have a good day. So number 10, Go Like Flow, is another very, very well-tried maiden, but she has good form, and she has good form. She's been tried at this course, so she's run well over the course and distance. And again, I stress that previous course experience at Hollywoodbets Durbanville can certainly count for quite a lot. So number 10, Go Like Flow, would be my fourth choice, but I'm going to take my chances with numbers 8, 5, and 2. Not with a great deal of confidence am I selecting number 8, Give Me the Limelight, to win it. She's got the form, she's going in the right direction, but I don't think that she's home and hosed.
Graham, what's your thoughts on horse number 9, Green Owl? Because she's had 2 starts to date. On the debut performance, there was very little to choose between herself and Give Me the Limelight. And then last time out, Give Me the Limelight just put around 8.5 lengths between the two of them. But it was obviously quite a disappointing run from this filly. Maybe she just needed the outing, returning back off a rest, especially in those soft conditions. Could she possibly be a horse that we can follow throughout a 3-year campaign? Because she's quite a nicely bred daughter of Give Me the Green Light.
She is nicely bred. She drifted quite alarmingly in the betting in her second start. That was her first run after a couple of months, so she probably needed that run. I'd like to see one more run out of her before I consider her as a leading light. But certainly for the back end of trifectas and quartets, then in my opinion, you've got to consider number 9, Green Isle. I'm pretty happy to sit on the fence with her at this stage and go with the others that I've mentioned. But yeah, one for the notebook, one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, horse number 8, Give Me the Limelight, possibly the one to beat you, but healthy respect for a couple of others, the likes of Charlene, Go Like Flow, horses that could certainly challenge. Race number 6, the penultimate race on the program. This is a Class 5 event for fillies and mares over 1,400 meters. Among the clouds, your 5-2, early favourite, Kamikaze 4-1 into 7-2, Seeking Peace at 4-1, 6-1 about Catalea. Air of Royalty from 12-1 has been supported into 7-1, so that's certainly the money mover in race number 6. Now among the clouds, Facile winner. Last time out, she was obviously expected to get the job done. It looked to be the right type of race, and she won very, very convincingly. She's cracked a good draw going around the turn, but this horse Catalea keeps me interested once again. Drawn in gate number 2, she's having a peak run, and when she's had a peak run before, rest plus 3, it's been 1 from 1. So obviously, course and distance, 2 runs, 2 seconds. I think she could certainly run a very nice race at around 6-1 in the market, but among the clouds, possibly the one to beat.
Yeah, maybe amongst the clouds, the one to beat, but like you, I'm in the camp of number 2, Catalea, as my first choice. So I'm going with number 2, Catalea. Cracked a good draw again. Liam Cotwell rides. Form at the course. She's had 2 seconds over the course of distance from 2 starts. She's also well tried. She's probably been disappointing. She's only won once from 12 starts, so she's been performing below the expectations of her pedigree. But I think she's going to give us a good run for our money here, and I think number 2, Catalea, definitely the top choice. Among the Clouds clearly has potential. She'll appreciate going an extra 200 meters. She came from far back over 1,200 meters to win going away last time. Will she need the experience around the turn at Hollywoodbets Durbanville? She looks that type of filly to me. She looks as if she's still slightly on the green side. So number 3 Among the Clouds could well improve a lot, but and be a factor here. And I'm obviously including her. I'm not going to ignore her, but she might just, there might be others that'll get a measure at Hollywoodbets Durbanville. I like number 4, Fly to Rio, to run well, and I like number 8, Seeking Peace, to run well. So in the last leg of the bipod, I'm including numbers 2, 3, 4, and 8. All of numbers 2, 3, 4, and 8. That's Catalea, Among the Clouds, Fly to Rio, and Seeking Peace. But I think from a winning chance perspective, you've got to respect the support for number 9, Heir of Royalty, and the potential for an upset here is quite high.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 8, the numbers that Graham's going with in the final leg of that bipod. And number 9, Heir of Royalty, that's the early market mover, so possibly one that you want to throw into the mix as well. But it is certainly a race where you could get a bit of a result, so just tread warily in race number 6. Race number 7, the final race on the day, 25 past 4, the off time, 1,250 meters the distance. Kimberl O'Hara, your favorite at 22 to 10. Captive Moon, 28 to 10. Charlie Malone, 7 to 1 into 5 to 1. Bullet, 8 to 1 into 6 to 1. And then it's 7 to 1 and better bar those. Now, it's a Class 5 event to close off the day. Kimberl O'Hara cracks a good draw. He's steadily getting closer to that next career victory. He's come down from a 90 to a 71, so he looks to be on the right type of mark to be competitive. But Graham, I'm not sold on this race here, I must be honest with you.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm going to label Kimberl O'Hara tomorrow at Hollywoodbets Durbanville on Thursday. I say tomorrow because, as you know, and as we mentioned earlier, we record this on Wednesday morning. I know that's a very, very tricky strategy. This is a Class 5 handicap, and Kimberl O'Hara has been disappointing one run after the next. But last time jumped away from the 11 out of 11 gate, cracks an inside stall, is drawn in gate number 2. When you look at the opposition, there's not much that jumps out at you. So I do think that finally number 2, Kimberl O'Hara, is going to record his second career victory. And I'm going to take my chances in the final leg of the pick 6 and banker number 2, Kimberl O'Hara. For me, the principal dangers, improvement, possibly sudden improvement from number 1, Bullet. Bernard Van Derb takes the right third run after being rested. So Bullet could certainly show significant improvement. And I think that number 3, Captive Moon, does warrant some respect. But Raheel, like I said, I never thought I'd be saying this because Kimberl O'Hara has been one of those horses that I've always played against. But tomorrow I'm in his camp, and I'm going to be with Kimberl O'Hara at Hollywoodbets Durbanville in the last on Thursday.
Yeah, that's horse number 2 from the Justin Snaith yard with Grant Van Niekerk aboard, and Graham all in here with horse number 2 in race number 7. Move along to the suggested bet on the day, and Graham's suggested bet is a bipod, so he'll take us through that bipod. And as he mentioned, 3 bankers in the first 3 legs. So Graham, take it away.
Okay, and of course, just another reminder that it's a 7-race card, so the bipod and the place accumulator starts in race 1, the pick 6 race 2, jackpot 1 race 3, and jackpot 2 race 4. First leg, banker number 7, Boogie Fight. This is my bipod. It's my favorite bet, as everybody knows by now. Second leg, banker number 7, Sun Spectacular. Third leg, banker number 5, Candy Town. So we open up with 3 bankers. Then in the 4th race, it's a very trappy little fillies race, and we're going to put them all in, put the field in race 4, leg 4. Leg 5, we're going with numbers 2, Windrunner, 5, Charlene, and 8, Give Me the Limelight. If you want to add one more, then add number 10, Go Like Flow's got the course experience. And in the last leg of the bipod, I'm including numbers 2, Catalea, that's our first choice, number 3, Among the Clouds, number 4, Fly to Rio, and number 8, Seeking Peace. So that is my suggested bipod. And then just to add to that, number 2, Kimberl O'Hara, a potential banker in the last leg of the pick 6.
Yeah, that's Graham's bipod for racing out at Hollywoodbets Durbanville on Thursday. As he mentioned, 7-race program, so get those place accumulators and bipod bets on in race number 1 at 12:55. That is the off time for race number 1. Graham, thanks very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Raheel. See you at the track.
All the best to you, the viewer, and the punter as well, with racing on Thursday out at Hollywoodbets Durbanville.